The Three Little Guinea Pigs by Erica S. Pearl, illustrated by Amy Young. Rosie, Minty, and Pumpkin were three little guinea pigs. Actually, they were not so little. "Happy birthday, my dears," said their mama. "Now that you are big girls, it's time to make your way in the world." So the sisters set off. Excitedly, they popcorned down the road, until Rosie suddenly froze. What if there are foxes?" she asked. "I'm not afraid of foxes," boasted Minty. "Foxes are why we need to make houses," Pumpkin pointed out. "Look! Hey!" squealed Rosie. She started using it to construct a shelter. "Hey!" Minty laughed. "Too flimsy." She gathered other materials and got to work. "Cardboard, huh?" Pumpkin scratched her head. "I have a different idea." Rosie and Minty giggled. Some of Pumpkin's ideas were different, all right. After a lot of weeking and woinking, the sisters admired their work. But just as the sun began to set, a visitor approached. And not just any visitor, a fox. The fox stuck out his snout and inhaled deeply. He smelled hay, carrots, and something else. "Dinner," he whispered. The three little guinea pigs were washing up when the sound of leaves rustling sent them scurrying into Rosie's house. And just in time. A menacing voice sliced through the air. Guinea pigs, let me in." Rosie, Minty, and Pumpkin poked their whiskers out of the window. When Rosie saw who was there, she trembled with fear. Minty puffed herself up extra big. "Not by the hair of our chinny-chin-chins," she said. The fox laughed. "Dinner that talked back? That was a first." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," he threatened. That was all Rosie needed to hear. "Follow me," she squealed to her sisters. The fox was too busy taking a deep breath to notice their escape. He huffed, and he puffed, and... Luckily, the three little guinea pigs were already safe in Minty's house. Or so they thought, until they heard, guinea pigs, let me in." This time, the sisters kept their whiskers inside. "Not by the hair of our chinny-chin-chins," cooed Minty. The fox shook his head. Dinner was turning out to be a lot of work, but he refused to go away hungry. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." "That's our cue," squeaked Rosie. Once again, the fox was too busy to see them fleeing. He huffed, and he puffed, and... Luckily, the three little guinea pigs had already made it to Pumpkin's house. "We're doomed," squealed Rosie. Minty chatted her teeth angrily. "He's just a big bully. We can take him," she insisted. Pumpkin looked around quickly. "What we need is a plan," she said quietly. Just then, they heard a familiar voice. Guinea pigs, let me in." "Not by the hair of our chinny-chin-chins," purred Minty. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll... Fine, you win," shouted Pumpkin. "You can eat us," continued Pumpkin, winking at her sisters. "I recommend starting with our tails." "Your tails?" asked the fox. "Yes," said Pumpkin. "Our tails are the most delicious part." "Now that's more like it," thought the fox, beginning to drool. When the fox saw the three little tails lined up, he opened wide. "Pop, pop, pop! Oh, whoa, no!" yelped the fox. He ran away. Yay! The sisters danced around, shaking their fluffy bottoms with pride. For, you see, guinea pigs have no tails. "3 cheers for Pumpkin!" wheeked Rosie and Minty. She outfoxed the fox. The sisters worked together to renovate Pumpkin's house, making it big enough for all three of them. And the fox never bothered the three little guinea pigs again. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe